which decided to not capture, so we're gonna have to ignore the icons at the bottom, that I have a bar. Fingerbones, a psychological horror game by David Szymanski. Fingerbones intended to be completed in a single sitting. There's no save function. It is suggested that you set aside about half an hour to complete it. That depends upon chat. To exit, visit the door you started at. Oh, and now it's capturing in full screen. Thanks. Oh, geez, the mouse sensitivity. The door we start at is how we leave. There's a knife on the table. Give me the knife. No, I want the knife. Can I read gibberish? I can. I can read this texture. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. Because I'm not depressed, I'm enlightened. Now that's a bad attitude, and I assume that's why it's a psychological horror. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Is it? Is it? Look at these. Oh, these fluorescent lights. Can I interact with any of this stuff? No? Oh, piece of paper. It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a neutral creature are neutral and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. The wall texture looks like something out of Minecraft. Yeah, this is not a... The lighting is surprisingly doing its best, while the textures are very much low resolution, intentionally, I would assume. That's the style they're going for, is this lighting and this, and this, mouse feels terrible for our slow speed. Do I have a flashlight? Well, I can't interact with this door. Oh, it's locked. Why the fuck is there a lawnmower in the wall? What is this? There's no brightness setting for this game. Well, whatever it is, it's running now. The chainsaw guy's after us. You didn't appreciate that we left him there. Oh, we have a flashlight now. Okay. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother. A delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. You got some problems here, bud. Can I turn this off? It would seem to be a no. We just have a flashlight now, for good or for ill. Kind of makes it hard to see the cursor when we get close to certain things. Music's very calming. Is the psychological distress for the fact that Buddy here thinks subjective morality that's based off of hard facts is a thing? And that he's not depressed, somehow, he's just enlightened, which is intensified by his divorce. That's Katie. Daughter's name was here. Daughter's name. We came to get Katie. This dude is full of shit. He's got a survival bunker, and his last thing we just read was something. His daughter's just like his mother, a smaller, fragile version of her. Damn her. Like, oh, okay. What'd you do to your daughter, bud? Flashlight's the best way to look at the low textures, right? You'll bring the video game. No? Newspaper? When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity? The fuck? I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt the same primal excitement yesterday in the cellar. The fuck did you do in the cellar? But also, what? The fuck is the writing for this game? Oh, we actually successfully opened this door this time. Or is it because we put in the password and it, despite all its beeping, we in fact successfully opened the door. Hello? What's in the cellar and what did we do? I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I'd like to store the box in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder myself. I just piled them up here near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyways. The blood, you say? So your daughter, you murdered your daughter in your cellar? Finally happened. The whole world is chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ashes settle, we'll be wild animals again. I'm ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days. She's probably dead for all I care. But Caddy was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure survival. So why is there blood? What did you do to your daughter? Okay. Sound. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm playing Steve. He's taking a break from beating the shit out of people in Super Smash Ultimate to chain his daughter up in the cellar. What was the note that said it was the password was the daughter's name? I don't know why I use my daughter's name on a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy. She's like her mother. Okay. But I can't get down there because the code doesn't work. You have a drawer of knives just out here on your desk. And also, if the bombs fell, why are we outside? Kathy. That didn't make the same buzz. 10 minutes into this game? Supposed to take a half an hour, but I can't even get down to the cellar. Okay. Okay. None of these things open. Oh, a letter. Read it. Oh my gosh. The tool room has been her name. The tool room has been her name for years now. I can't bring myself to change it. Lynn? Lynn. Do we have to go upstairs and type Lynn to open this door? Is that what this game is? We have to just keep going back up to this console. I hear crying, so presumably the child is not dead. Who is dead and why there's so much blood down there? That's a good question. I made a buzzing sound. Is buzzing good? Buzzing might mean you successfully did it, and no sound means you failed. Aha. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures. How old is this child? And we barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. Dick! Way to be an asshole. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the autonomy. I yearn for the excitement of those first few weeks. Oh, so it's been here for a while, is what you're saying. You've been here for long enough that you've murdered your daughter. Or worse. There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my consciousness. I've been nearly a year since I've seen a woman. No! No, game! I don't like where you're going. I've been nearly, now I realize there's no practical reason to keep these desires locked up anymore. No! Fuck you, game! No. I mean, you gotta have some losers when you're, you gotta lose if you're playing roulette of some sort. It's bound to happen. See, I at least check the tags, Durlock, to make sure it says, like, it's not a porn game by tag. But if they don't tag it, then I don't really know. One's locked. Change the storage room code to something I can easily remember. Rest of the word is missing. N-N-Y. Saying tags only work if you put them in. Yeah. You got half a code. Why would you give me half a code, Gabe? Why are there sounds coming from this fucking shed? Not shed, this, whatever it is. You can easily remember NNY. NNY. I want to go upstairs and just have to start guessing short words that start with NN, end with NNY, but I guess that's what we're gonna do until we hear a buzz. And hoping that will pad out our time and that we can run the poll. Oh, we're actually at 15 minutes. Well, I'm guessing passwords. No sounds. Bonnie? Why braid? Hmm. Oh, you know what? Let me start that poll real fast. People say this is an excellent narrative-driven game with no jump scares. So I guess whatever tale they're putting out here is not as dark as I seem to think it's fucking going. Funny. Easy for them to remember. Oh, nope, wrong door. This is the door. Why is there a lock on your storage room, actually, buddy? Just you and your daughter. The blood would probably ruin them anyways. This is the tool room. Try Fingerbones. Oh, as the basement? That might be true. We're gonna try that before we leave. But first, I actually want to double check. Change storage room code. Is it funny? The fucking room funny? 2-minute poll. Same game woo. Really? Okay. It's currently winning. Is the poll ended? NNYL, which is Lynn backwards. Seriously? Well, we gotta vote for same game, so we're gonna keep going for another 15 minutes. Maybe we'll get to the end. No, and then... But also... Nope. Doesn't sound like any of those open up that bottom hatch. Good to know they're not case sensitive, but also, why is it Lynn? How is why? I changed the password so like I can remember. Lynn backwards. So he's divorced his wife, who he says he hates, but loves enough that all the passwords seem to still be her name, including ones he just recently set. He's missing the touch of a woman, and his daughter is like a small, fragile version of his wife, ex-wife. Kinda don't want to open the bunker now. The button. I'm a bag of DNA.
Ugly, giant bags of mostly water.
So this man agrees with some silicon-based life. I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. Okay, sir. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by. Because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and protect their genes, dreams, love, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence. Figments of our collective primordial imagination. Fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they're needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on Earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Alright, bud. You're freaking the fuck out in your post-apocalyptic existence. Fuck that button open. That's still locked. Remember, he's not depressed. Yes, he's enlightened, according to his own admissions. What the fuck does the secret button do? Ah. Okay. To do something upstairs. Did this wall open up into a secret door? No? Up we go. Check the first floor. Cogswell, you seem to think that this is worth playing through? Or you're just tired of seeing me wander? I do appreciate the help though, because the fuck game. You're 100% cheating. I'm fine with this. I have no problem with this. Oh, the hole in the wall is opened. I know we have many shitty games to get through. The cellar is freedom. Oh, there's a pile of Fingerbones in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 8 fingers here. The cellar is freedom. Freedom! Freedom! Buzz! It worked. I didn't see, only fingers, no thumbs. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to... There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyways, and I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of humanity for me to find freedom. Oh boy. Okay. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. I'm content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, fuck you, buddy. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starved and tired. Cat, scooch out of the way. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died in the pitch dark. Oh, and hi, it's God. Okay.